Big dicks in your ass. Peace.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, pizza showing up, baby. Pizza showing up soon.
Big back broke brothers.
Big back broke brothers. That's how we're feeling today, baby. Caveman number 2. Caveman Killer Podcast. Welcome back. It's your host, Dustin Doo-Doo Brown, accompanied by my brother in commission, Mr. CeeLo.
You see it.
Yeah. We are missing the third today.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God. He goes a little off track sometimes. We miss you, Marcus. Pick up the fucking
fat
phone
ass.
sometimes, all right? Pick up the fucking phone.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm glad now because with me ordering his pizzas,
I know,
his
right?
fat ass gonna eat like me.
He told us to order 3 pizzas. His ass not showing up. This ridiculous. All right.
I'm not. His fat ass.
This is crazy. All right. We want to get into a little bit of a quick story today. Obviously, a lot of you on the interwebs know one of our head commissioner, as we call him. He went down with an injury, all right? And as an injury, I don't want to get into his life and, tell everybody. This is his second Achilles tour, okay?
Yeah,
second Achilles tour. I'm going to let him get into the story about it. But, tell us what happened to you, brother.
I know what it is, man. But see, that's where I'm at with it. Hold on. Oh, there we go. That shit hurted it. It's an Achilles head. Hell, I don't even know how else to say it. Now, a lot of you mother lovers like to tell me I'm too old and shit, and I shouldn't have been doing what I was been doing when I was been doing it when I did it, but that's not the case. So, number one, the first time it happened, it was the right leg, and it just tore. It was a full rupture. So when I tore my left leg, I knew what happened already. I'm not gonna tell y'all how it happened and what I was doing when it happened. I'll tell y'all that when I get back on stage. Just know that's coming, soon.
Now, I do got a personal question because I know it.
Talk to me.
A lot of people like to compare, tearing tendons to breaking bones and whatever. Mm-hmm. What have you ever broken a bone? I know you tore your Achilles. Have you ever broken a bone?
Yes.
All right. Now, obviously it's a different, because when you tear a ligament, you feel it recoil and you feel it bunch up into like a little ball. But when you break, obviously it's immediate pain. You feel it start throbbing at the site where it's broken and stuff. I want you to explain what it feels like when you feel that thing tense up in the back of your calf.
Let me tell you something. It's just like how you said when you define and specify the difference between a bone break. Now here we go. Let me see if I can do it. That's what it sounds like when I broke my bone. Right. When I broke in the reluctancy of this bullshit is I broke this leg, the same left leg. I was playing football. And I thought I was fast as lightning. Obviously, I was only as fast as the wind. Cause the boy jumped, and my body went past him, but I was in that rotation, and he landed on the heel, and that's when you heard that. I felt it. I said, "Oh man!" And like I said, it's a shocking kind of headache pain. I was like, "Dang, that was," and I walked for 3 days on a broken damn leg and didn't even know it. That's how slightly less painful it was to the Achilles. When I did a full rupture, I was doing some things. I ain't gonna tell no people what was going on then, but I was definitely doing some things. And I had said, when I tell you, it feels like this is my best explanation that I can give people. Right. Pain wise, remember what the dentist used to do? All that shit it's just painful. Just imagine that plus surgery, but you're not asleep. All in one quick yaga. But then as it's there and you start your heart keep beating and you're like, damn, I feel that pulsation. It feels like the knife just started moving and it just cutting and it'll go up and it'll turn around and go down and it just stay like that the whole time. And it's a weird feeling like this is some excruciating pain that you can't do nothing. You can't move, you can't take it out, you can't just be like, ow, this hurt, you know what I'm saying? You just like, my eye would twitch, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, geez, this is a very interesting pain that I don't I only wish on my enemies.
Right.
That's the type of shit that I would definitely wish on my enemies.
Exactly.
Like, bitch, I hope your Achilles tear. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I would definitely, I probably done wish the shit. And somebody done wished the shit on me. So you done succeeded. Your little wish succeeded. Little hoe ass.
Now, I see they got you in a boot.
Yep.
Now, did they elect not to do surgery on this one, right?
They did, and there's two. It's two. I guess there's several kinds of ruptures or
Right.
tears and rips. A full rupture is where it'll rupture at the bottom, right here, and they can't connect anything. So the whole damn thing is sitting up here in your calf.
Yep.
And with it being a support muscle is that it grows in its strength, and once it connects, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And you start using it. And so it'll grow back. That's one of those muscles that'll grow back fully by itself. And what they say, or statistically what I research, is that it grows back stronger.
Right.
But my tear, the first time, the right one, was a full rupture, and when it does a full rupture, you can't do surgery. There's nothing to pull from the bottom. So they just you gotta put it in a mechanical boot. I was over in Germany. They had the mechanical boot where they had a key, and every time you click it, it'll click down. Oh, I felt like Iron Man, paralyzed. But this one did a tear.
Yep.
Which is where, if this is the ligament and these are like the strings of the ligament, it's this part or this part is torn.
Right.
And mobility's done. You still can't move it at all. Still there's a connection there, but you just, again, they're going to put you in the boot. And they did elect not to do surgery.
Right.
I'm like, you sons of bitches, I want surgery. Heal me fast. It's 2024. I'm trying to come out this motherfucker like Wolverine. You understand me?
Take a butt muscle or
What?
something and put it in there, you know? It's like,
Don't this do the same thing? Don't this do the same thing?
Come on now.
I need a replacement.
Yeah.
And then they kept saying rubber band. Well, I ain't get some silicone rubber bands.
Yeah,
You can put it
exactly.
in
You
and
can put something
staple
in there,
that hoe in
man.
there, and then my foot be doing.
All this 3D print, you can
Come on,
make
man.
something.
Come on with it.
Okay, come on now.
Print me a Achilles.
Yeah, this you got
I was
all this
mad as hell.
technology. You can
The doctor did a touchy feely,
right.
and I don't mind a doctor.
Yeah, but I know what he's doing. He's flexing your calf.
No. No.
Yeah, he is.
No.
Yeah, he is.
I don't give a damn. If a doctor come in and he look about Dustin's age, don't you touchy
What
feely
you
me.
got to-
Don't you fucking touchy feely me. I need you to go because that means you just graduated,
Yep.
son. You ain't
Right.
been doing this long enough
You exactly
for you
right.
to just touchy feely me.
Yeah.
I need you to go get your ass, get the machine. Let me get that big ass vest so I can be like, yo. Take all my rings off. MRI me, baby. I
Yeah.
need it all. You dig? I don't stop. You can't touchy feely me with the young dude.
Man,
and be like,
that's how they gotta figure it
nah,
out.
G.
though.
Nah, G. I've told the dude this happened once. no, we don't need to waste no time.
I know what it feels like, man. You ain't gotta play around with it, dog.
Yeah, man. Stop playing with it. Don't get this thing wrapped up right.
Now, obviously, they're gonna put you through PT once it's healed all the way.
Yes, sir.
But that's just keep it in the boot, then
Yep.
PT, and then just see how it feels in a few months.
Rubber
Just
band joint.
Right. You just
Do
and
your
for those of you who don't
ABCs.
know what PT is, as physical training.
therapy.
Yeah, physical therapy.
Yeah, some people say physical training, some
Yeah.
people say physical therapy.
It's the same shit.
All in the
but,
same difference.
Yeah, but you just try and get it healed better.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, you don't want to put a timeline on your return to the stage and all that.
Right,
but,
right.
You want to obviously leave some suspense to the people. So, what do you put on it as a timeline?
I'm hoping for December straight off the bat.
Right. Okay.
I'm definitely hoping for December.
All right.
And that's combinatively like whether I do an open mic or an actual I'm back at a show. I'm hoping for December to be there.
Yeah.
To be the job.
Yep, that sounds like a motherfucking plan. Now,
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
if you don't make it back in December, you're gonna have people on your ass now. So I'm
Yeah. Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you, I was
You
a
better
bitch
be
about
working
it.
that
I
rubber
was
band, man.
definitely a bitch. Hey, listen, I'm definitely doing it now. The moment the doctor say I could do, what y'all won't gonna do was get me out there with the little pushy wheelie thing.
Man. Oh, come on now.
Nah, G. Nah, I wasn't hearing all that. I like to soak in my depression.
You know what? You could have
Matter of
stripped
fact-
on the damn scooter, bro.
Matter of fact, y'all like my bird. Y'all like my bird because this is me. Remember when Bruce Wayne broke his back? He got his back broke by Bane, and he was stuck in a cave. That's me right now.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Got my beard going.
How many times you try to climb that cave? All right.
I ain't even try to climb that. I'm down here chilling with the little rope.
I'm still in the
with the little rope. Yo, with the little rope in my leg up. Yeah, I'm healing.
Seeing this invisible
I'm
motherfucker.
healing. I'm not listening to y'all. Get out there. I mean, I got out there and heard the.
Yeah, see that's
trying to do some early shit because they.
Oh no.
I'm not studying y'all in that.
Yeah, that's terrible. I mean, obviously, a lot of people think of it as an athletic injury and stuff like
Yes.
that. So,
Yes, they do.
you have obviously you played sports, played football. You
Yep.
spoke on that a little
Wrestled.
bit. Is there any other sports you played growing up?
Yeah, it did the MM. Well, we called it. It was no holds barred fighting then.
No holds,
But
bare
it was
knuckle,
like-
basically.
Yeah,
today.
bare knuckle.
Yeah.
But you know, you can do just anything. Like they had a weight class at the time. I did that with wrestling. Wrestling was my real good shit. I did that for 6 years.
Hell yeah.
Um,
You ever get injured like you did now, like back in high school?
man,
Besides the broken leg?
hell no. It slammed on my damn neck a couple times. I think we was concussed. But see, this the thing. Back in our day,
Yeah, they did the same shit my day too.
yo, you would hit the ground.
Yeah.
Is the room spinning? Yes. Good. That's
Yeah.
what's supposed to happen. Don't let it happen again. Okay,
Exactly.
cool. So,
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was injured a couple of more
Oh
times.
man,
But
I can't imagine.
brush it off.
I can't repeat the shit that our coaches would say.
hell no. That'll start an investigation right now.
Right,
About telling them what the coaches had us doing.
That shit
Well, we was built for it.
I've
tough.
seen coaches literally yell at players that were actually like torn ligaments, like you, in the midst of a game, be down in the middle of a game, and then look at them and tell them, "You better get the fuck up right now." I've seen the craziest shit in my life. When you got it,
like you heard.
Yeah, you better get the fuck up right now.
I've seen a big burrow, like he was he was huge and we were little then, so
Right.
I'm like, damn, I can't imagine this damn adult, but that man threw that little boy across the gym. You want some water? Who else wants some water?
Oh man, that's crazy.
Nah, good.
Now we speak about football. We got football season coming up.
That's it.
Obviously, let the people know your teams. We got a Floridian in the building.
That's it. That's all day.
Oh,
they already know
boy.
it is blood in, blood out.
I know. Fucking, I'm. Jesus Christ, my team just lost to Vanderbilt, so I can't say shit right now. Okay, all right. Yeah.
That's you catch me swimming with the dolphins.
Yeah, whatever,
You see
whatever.
it?
You know.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Now we're gonna talk
Carter.
about some football stuff.
Yeah.
I want to get your 2 cents on some things. Obviously, it's your topic. You brought it up to me.
Yes.
But
hell yeah, we got to talk
interceptions.
Got to talk about
tip interceptions. Obviously, straight up interceptions.
Yeah,
QB throw it straight to the defender. That's
it.
That's a straight up pick.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's some times where motherfuckers on target with the pass. All right, and it
Wide
hit the receiver right in the hands.
running back.
Right in the hands, right, and it'll tip up in the air, and then it'll get picked. All right, now obviously it goes as a drop pass for the receiver, yes, but it's not any reflection of what he has helped cause happen. Okay, all right.
Yo, you don't even hear about the dropped pass like that. You don't even hear about that.
They don't bring it up a lot.
Non-reception.
Yeah.
Like I can't. And it's definitely a statistic, but I'm so mad at the concentration being on the quarterback.
Right.
When
Because
that happens.
there's multiple aspects of a tip pass, because you can have a defensive deflect a pass at the line of scrimmage.
You can,
and it still counts as a motherfucking interception.
It does, and it does.
If it's a tip pass, if it's a deflection, it's still one motherfucking critique of quarterbacks is how many interceptions you got and how many turns
it's not just one. It's one of the biggest and hardest critiques of a quarterback.
Yes, it is.
Like of a quarterback. Like I'm talking about quarterbacks lose their damn seating.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Jameis Winston. And I know people before everybody get jumping in the comments and be like, before he said
I like Jameis.
Jameis goddamn Winston was a fucking baller.
Yeah, you
understand me?
Them Florida State days.
That man was, and I hate Florida.
I know, but you just had to.
We run the state.
That was crazy, bro.
But Jameis Winston, crab eating, his W throwing mother loving, dad mother loving. If he give you 50, the statistics say he also give you. If he give you 50 TDs, he gonna give you 50 interceptions.
Yep.
Hold up, bro. Let's go through. And they hated that though. They was like, nah, we don't need that 50-50.
Yep.
I said, well, that shit that's really exciting when you think about it, because you don't know if they gonna catch it or not. They're like, oh, who gonna catch it? You know what I'm saying? That's
it was that one year he was in Tampa and he had.
That was that year.
He was even. It was like.
It was that year. I'm specifically pointing out that as an example because if we go back and look, let's look at how many of those was tipped by the wide receiver.
That'd be a good thing.
I want to know that, right? Because that would lessen his blow as a terrible quarterback, though they say. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe he's not as terrible as y'all saying he is, because again, I take 50 teams wanting scoring fucking 20 touchdowns in a season. You know what I mean? Let alone 50 from this man. But they, again, he had those 50 interceptions. What would it sound like if it's only 25 interceptions?
Right.
So that means I don't know I don't give me the line 75% of whatever the amount of touchdowns it would be.
I think it'd be like if he's
it's just that much less
touchdowns with 25 interceptions. You gotta be like 75% QBR.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Instead of the 50-50, you like fuck. I don't know who gonna catch the ball. I think that needs to be an important thing because we're talking millions to an individual, and the millions can be divided through those individuals from the entire team that do that. So if that lineman start getting it, and it's already done like that, though. Like if a lineman get an interception, they say this motherfucker will tip a pass and interception. Yeah. And it's one of his stats that be like, get his ass.
Yep.
Right? Draft him. Yep. Right? A wide receiver, they little goofy asses y'all motherfuckers get away with some shit, bruh. Y'all intercepted. Yeah, and then we'll stand there, won't do shit. Look at the QB like, yo, you ain't put it on the numbers. Yo, whole ass touched it. You touch, bro. I don't care. Listen, I don't give a damn if you running full speed and that bitch back here, and you go, and then it come off your hand. Your dumb ass shouldn't have went for it.
Well, yeah, like you said, like you touched on the money aspect. If you get paid millions of dollars, if that shit touch your hands, there's no excuse.
That's what I'm saying.
No excuse.
I don't give a damn how bad it was thrown. The point gonna be made that the QB threw it ugly. Yep. We gonna make that point. We're like, boy, he threw that motherfucker behind his back. But that QB, that wide receiver did his job because he went back, got that ball.
Exactly.
Caught it. You got the little whether it's the little
and receivers make a killing off of making bad QBs look great. Okay.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you that too, yo.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, hold up though. And a good QB will look terrible because of this dumbass wide receiver.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, garbage ass. You can't catch one for lick. You done dropped 5 passes turned into 5 in a damn interceptions. That's 5. They gonna say the QB threw 5 interceptions.
Yep.
Well, hold on though.
Exactly. How many of them shits is tipped off a receiver's hands?
That's why they gotta be wide receiver interceptions.
Yeah. Yep. That should be.
That's a whole category and the statistics of its own. And watch how many goddamn names start popping up there with numerical joints beside their jaw. Yeah. With a fucking asterisk for to be continued.
Exactly.
He already, this wide receiver already at 10 wide receiver interceptions on the year, and we only in game 3.
Right.
Fuck.
Right. Now, obviously.
I mean, he a high targeted wide receiver, but he dropping them bitches into interceptions.
Yep. Now, let me ask you this aspect, because in most NFL teams, the highest paid player behind the quarterback is the tackles. All right. So.
Yep.
So most of the time, if a defender is deflecting a pass and catching it, he's either coming off the edge,
right,
and he's coming past them tackles, or he's coming up the middle.
Right? right.
But
just a linebacker.
But if they are consistently coming off the edge and tipping them passes, how much of an asterisk should go next to them tackles names for not being able to keep them motherfuckers down?
I think it does. I think that's one of those individual stats where like you got to really go in, and I don't know what they call that. I'm not gonna act like I know what they call those super individual stats about how well this guard. You're right. Like what's his guard percentage?
Yeah.
What's that breakthrough? Because I think that does. Yeah, I mean, like count on them somehow. Like this, a play was made. I don't know how much people pay attention to it. Yet it's gonna always fall on because you're not even looking at your defender at the time because if he guarding and then the shit get tipped up and he don't know that it's tipped up. He see big, but his partner go, oh shit, my dude going to, they go to ball.
Exactly. I see everybody else looking up now. All right.
It's like it's hard for me to blame him.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna let him ride. But the QB, was it thrown high enough? Could you have did it a little
Mm-hmm.
And then big boy just got it up because you was just like and was getting hit. Right. That's on you. You dig? You know what I mean? So it's certain ways that I would look at. I done threw my pen back here. Oh, there you go. It's certain ways I would look at it with the QB from the lineman.
Right.
Doing that tip drill. Yeah. For me, my biggest and only thing that I feel like the NFL has got to change. Mm-hmm. You gotta add it in there.
Yeah, you gotta
add that wide receiver from the wide receiver. If that motherfucker and not just wide receivers though, excuse me, any passed. Right. Right? So you got those running QBs where he run out there and that thing go big and it tip up, bro. You gotta not only he'll drop it, that motherfucker have a tip because they don't have the wherewithal to bat before they try to catch, you know what I'm saying? If that junk go pick it and it hit their hand because again, there's forms to catching, right? Mm-hmm. And it's just that time where I don't know, you can call it losing focus, you can call it training, you can call it whatever. There's times where they didn't follow through their execution and instead of doing that, they smack it and it go up. I hate it, dog, because I'm like, that's not a QB. That's not the fucking QB's fault.
Damn right.
And we completely ignore that. So
we do. We ignore it.
Happy football season.
Football season,
college too. College too. Don't blame the QBs with their big fat ass footballs that they need to change. I don't know why they got them big fat ass footballs.
Are you talking about college?
Yeah.
Them things out. If you look at the college, if you look at the college football next to the NFL football, it's like a before and after fit for like Ozempic.
I don't know why they do that though. Do you know why they do that?
No, I don't know.
I don't know why they do that.
I don't know. It's like this big fat ball.
Them bitches is fat,
and then in the NFL that thing long as skinny.
Super zipper. And no wonder you can ying that motherfucker for like 80 yards, man.
Yeah,
that was my tidbit on it. That was my tidbit on it.
It's fucking, I don't get that either.
Hilarious.
I really
Big
don't.
Fat ass pregnant balls.
It's crazy, man. I wouldn't know. I don't like that shit at all. All right. Now, obviously, game plan for the comedy commission coming up is we're gonna get our head commissioner healthy. We're gonna get some venues locked down.
That's it.
And then what I really wanted to speak about is moving forward. As the commission,
yes sir,
we are going to try our best to be consistent in this thing.
We're going
to try our best to put out a bunch of episodes. I know it's been like 2 months since the last fucking episode. That's a bunch of
I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's a bunch of that's a bunch of trial and error. But we're gonna try and push through it, and push these things out consistently for y'all, and then try and make sure that we consistently let y'all know where we're gonna be at, what we're doing, let y'all know our live events, big shows coming up. But yeah, I just want to give a huge shout out, huge thank y'all to everybody that liked the previous episode, everybody that commented. Shout out Joe. He's the only comedian that commented. I want to give a huge shout out to
Joe Bridges.
Joe Bridges, yeah. That's a comedy legend in the local scene right here, you know. But you got any shout outs you want to give over here, CeeLo?
Shout out to my depression. I appreciate you. We made it. We still going. My beard.
You need to get some Just for Great Men, dog.
G. You see this is epic palatable flavor in my beard.
Alright. A little salt and pepper.
The girls like the salt and pepper.
The girls like the salt and pepper. Oh, okay. Is that why
I push it real good.
That's great. I'd like to give a shout out to our executive producer, Miss Tink, in the building over here.
Oh yeah.
She don't want to be on camera, so we gotta keep her out. We gotta give a huge shout out to her. She the one that does all the editing to these videos. So you see that camera angles cutting back and forth.
That's because she's
getting the audio. That's Miss Tink.
She has a Twitch.
Yeah. Y'all go follow her. You want to plug your Twitch?
Hell yeah. The Tink 1040 _ between Tink and the 1 and the 10, the 0, you know what I mean?
Double it up, cheese list.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't even know how to look up a Twitch. We finna make some cotton candy.
Yep.
So
we're gonna get up out here. We're gonna be some big backs and Ace of Food.
That's it.
I want to thank y'all for tuning in. This is episode number 2 of the Caveman Killer Podcast. Signing out. It's Doodoo Brown.
All right, I'm your boy CeeLo. You see it.